From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back. A new book is trying to equip women with practical shifts to step into their power, to stop listening to the mean girls and build a circle of hype women instead. Hype Women Breaking Free from Mean Girls debunks the tired narrative that women don't support each other. Instead, it's a playbook for transformation, showing how women can actually win together. Well, joining me now is author Erin Gallagher to tell us about her book. Good morning. How are you?
I'm so great. I'm actually in your great state right now. Even though I'm from Chicago, I'm in Dallas at Sunira Madhani's CEO School Fall Millionaire Founders Club Retreat. So I'm with a bunch of hype women here, and I can't wait to talk with you.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, first off, just tell us about your new book.
Yes, my book breaks out of her cocoon Tuesday, October 14th. And really, this book is decades in the making. It's a labor of love that I have for women who are interested in reclaiming their lives, their power, and looking at their daily habits and experiences, their relationships, their ways of working, and saying to themselves, is it still working for me? And if it's not, here are some ways that we can actually start to make different choices and to surround ourselves with hype women who are going to have our back through our journey.
I love that. We all need that type of advice in our life.
We really do. I think what we forget to do often as women is to meet ourselves in the moment. Every time we go through sort of a new metamorphosis, a new transformation, whether that's becoming a mother, getting married or not getting married, getting a new job, leaving corporate America, starting a company. Every time we go through those life transitions, we really do need to sit down with ourselves and the people around us and renegotiate what matters. And so that's part of the excavation that I have experienced myself over the course of my 43 years. And I really wanted to impart some of that hard-learned lesson onto others who are in the same boat.
Yes, well, you've kind of talked about this a little bit already, but how is your book a guide to break free from the people, places, and programming holding you back?
Yeah, it's a really practical sort of question where you say to yourself, if I'm looking around at the places that I'm putting my time, my energy, my money, where am I investing my capital, my human, social, financial, and political capital? And is that returning to me in positive and good ways? Is the work that I'm putting out into the world feeling like it is creating greater impact, or am I feeling drained every time I am with a certain person or I'm doing a certain thing at work? And so really this is examining the people in our lives, the places, the programming, and deciding whether or not it is a part of our journey going forward.
Oh, I love that. That's something I need to listen to.
We all do. We all do.
Yes. Well, why does hype matter?
Yeah, hype is a verb. And so I think it's very different than the passive admiration when you're sitting in your home and you're looking at something that another woman is doing and you're thinking to yourself, that's so great for her, but you're not actually transferring any of your capital. You are not investing in her business. You are not celebrating her wins on social media. You aren't reaching out to her and asking how you can support. What hype does is it democratizes our power and influence. And when we make those karmic deposits and withdrawals with one another, we are going to be able to achieve everything that we desire and deserve.
Yes. Well, how are women building an entirely new ecosystem with their human, social, financial, and political capital?
Yes. What I love about this idea is that we do need to get more creative as women with what capital means. It's not just financial. We know that we contribute to $10.9 trillion in unpaid labor every single year. So we need to take some of that capital back into our pockets and think about transferring it in other ways. Our human capital is our knowledge, our experience, our expertise. Our social capital is who we know. It's our network. It's the introductions that we can make. Our political capital is who we are. It's our reputation. It's our power and influence. And then obviously financial capital is cash. And so how do we think about those four areas and get really creative about how we are investing in one another? Because once we do, and we think about that as like karma is our currency and hype is our capital, we are going to create an entirely new ecosystem together.
Well, that is definitely great things to look into. Well, how have you impacted culture?
Yeah, the Hype Women movement that we have built together over the past few years has really impacted culture in a multitude of ways. I was one of the 4 co-organizers of the White Women Answer the Call virtual event that broke Zoom and raised $11 million for the Harris Victory Fund in 2 hours. We had 167,000 folks live on that call. I was also the creator of the Hype Women for Harris Coalition that was recognized by Oprah and VP Harris at Oprah's Unite for America event back in September in Michigan. And most recently, I was asked by the director of Freakier Friday, Nisha Ganatra, to help drive folks to the theater to get the movie past that critical next threshold of $150 million in revenue, which we did, proving the power of women-led films and the Hype Women economy. Obviously, that's my dear friend Jamie Lee Curtis's movie that came out, and she wrote the foreword of my book. We have been transferring capital back and forth to one another for the past 3 years in an unwritten contract of karmic contribution.
Oh, I love that. Such great accomplishments.
Thank you so much. It's all of us together. This is a collective effort. And when women realize our collective power and we see each other as allies and co-conspirators versus threats and competition, which is what we've been conditioned to see one another as, we can do a complete karmic rewrite on how we are going to move forward in the world.
Yes. Well, what do you ultimately hope women take away from your book?
You know, here's the thing. While I say it's a playbook or a guide or a how-to, I am not here to tell you what to do. I am not here to tell you where to go. I am not here to tell you who to be. All I am here to do is to ask you to invite yourself to ask a question. Is it still working? Because if you look around at your life, the relationships that you have, the ways that you work, the way you run your business, the places that you're putting your time and energy, your daily habits, your rituals, your traditions, if they aren't working for you anymore and you want to make a different choice, you're going to need women to support you to make those choices. And that's what this book is here to help you do.
Well, I can't wait to read it. So where can people find more information on you and your book?
You can buy my book anywhere that you prefer to purchase your books, but I have collated many of them on hypewomen.com, and she is out in the world on Tuesday, October 14th, and so then you'll probably physically be able to walk into certain places and grab it, but I'm so grateful for everyone's support and their transfer of capital into me.
All right, well, Erin, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right, well, for more information, go to the website right there on your screen. We'll be back with more East Texas Live in just a moment. Stay with us.